This car has 96 horsepower, 190 of ground clearance, 6 airbags and active roller protection. So this car is more than a hatchback. Of course, it's a crossover because it has got SUV-like cladding, which makes the car look very tough, and I have got the chance to test this vehicle with all my excitement. Hey guys, I am Vaibhav and welcome to Auto and Explore. This is Ford Freestyle Titanium Plus Diamond White color, and trust me, diamond white color is really superb. And talking about the weather is actually good. I love the rains and such weather, but when it comes to shoot the video, I really hate it. First, we'll talk about the design and what are the first impressions. If you ask me, this car looks bold and tough because it has compact SUV like style. All the credit goes to the grille. If you look clearly, this grille looks similar to that of the Ford Mustang. You can compare. And if you look at the front portion, everything is in proportion. The grille, the bumper, the skid plate design, these are the automatic headlamp, halogen headlamp, especially the C-shaped design around the fog lamp actually looks good. The combination of diamond white color and the black grille, the black bumper, the car really looks handsome. In terms of side look, the car actually have a great stance. And talking about the cladding is all over the 360 of the car. It starts from the front bumper to the wheel arches to the lower part, rear bumper also. This body decals actually add some great style to the car. Talking about the wheels, it is 185/60 15-inch alloy. Alloy is decent and good. If you compare to the other cars, it is really looking good. It's a 15-inch alloy. And talking about the ORVM comes in dual tone design. We get an indicator here, some kind of a black design here. Door handle is body colored, and these are the roof rails. Roof rails actually add some great design to the car, and all these things make the car look like an compact SUV. Yes, it's a crossover, but it looks some kind of a compact SUV. So talking about the rear portion looks decent and it is looking very good. The skid plates, the cladding, the bumper and this treatment adds some sense to the design of the rear part. You also get a rear wiper, rear defogger, and this is the rain sensing wiper, stop lamp and the branding. The indicator, the brake and all the lamps are usually halogen. So now it's time to check in the interior. So it's comfortable and easy to get in the car. And talking about the steering wheel has a good grip. Yes, there is a good grip on the steering wheel. And talking about the softness, yes, the steering wheel is very soft. You have some buttons mounted on the steering wheel. You can control all the media. You get some kind of glossy treatment on the steering, and the design is overall good. Talking about the instrumental console is mostly analog. You just get a small driver display here. Talking about the dashboard, it comes in black color. It is mostly in the single tone. This is some kind of a glossy treatment. Talking about the infotainment system, this is 6-inch touchscreen. You get media, you can plug your USB device or aux, anything. This is the radio. You can connect your phone through Bluetooth. This is navigation. It is inbuilt navigation. So I live in Solapur and I'm here. To get to the home menu, just press this button and you're here. This is the center console. These are all the buttons to control your 6-inch touchscreen. You can directly go to navigation, turn on music, turn on radio. This is to scan all the radio stations. This is to call using the Bluetooth connectivity. You can off this 6-inch touchscreen. This is the hazard lamp. This is to to scan all the radio stations. This is to turn on the volume. These are all the AC controls. The AC is automatic, but it's single zone only. This is to keep your small stuff. This is a 12-volt charging socket. This is aux. This is USB port. It is gear lever. Just to remind, it is a 5-speed manual, and you get 2 engine options: 1.2 liter petrol and 1.5 liter diesel. This car is 1.2 liter petrol. You get only a manual. This is all to keep your stuff. These are the cup holders, and this is to off the traction control. This is the handbrake. And talking about the seats are really comfortable. You get some kind of a bucket seat feel. Talking about the controls here, these are all the power window controls. This is to lock the power window. Only the driver side has one touch up and down, and here you get some kind of soft finishing, and this is a glossy door handle. Talking about the ORVM, it is electrically internally adjustable. This is the cabin light, and this is the mic. This is the sun blind, and you get mirror only for the passenger. There is no vanity mirror on the driver side. Getting in the second row is very comfortable and very easy. Talking about the knee room, you get a sufficient knee room. Under thigh support is okay, and talking about the height is also sufficient. My height is around 5.7 or 5.8 feet. You can guess how this car will be comfortable for you. For the second row, you get power window control, magazine holder, bottle holder, and there is no AC in the second row. You get only a single zone AC, which is very powerful. The second row seats are really comfortable, and you also get a headrest, which is really a cool thing. Now we'll open the boot space. To open the tailgate, just press this button twice, and here we open the tailgate. So this is the 257-liter boot space, and here you get a lamp and a hook to keep your luggage in a safe way. The boot space is really sufficient. 257 liters of boot space is sufficient, and under the boot space there is spare wheel, and these are some kind of accessories which you get with the car. This is the tray, and here we close our tailgate. So now we'll open the bonnet. This is the 1.2 liter inline 4-cylinder engine which produces about 96 horsepower and 119 Newton meter of torque. And talking about the mileage, this car delivers a mileage of around 18.5 km per liter according to ARAI. This is the petrol variant. Diesel engine offers a mileage of 23 km per liter according to ARAI. The car weighs around 1.44 kg, that is around 1 ton. So the power to weight ratio can be more, and the driving feel will be of course good. So now comes the final part, that is test drive. So this car has 1.2 liter engine, 119 Newton meter of torque, 5-speed manual gearbox, and there are a lot of safety features as I have told you. So this makes the car very powerful. So it was very soft through these hard trails. There was a lot of sludge, there was a lot of mud, but then too this car is really capable. Now we'll give a very quick throttle. It's on 0. Here we rev up. So talking about the acceleration or the pickup, it is really quick. The acceleration is good. The pickup is also impressive. The handling is good. One thing I would like to highlight is the steering. The steering is really smooth than that of the Endeavour. Endeavour is a big car. This is a small car. You can't compare, but I really like the steering feel of this car. Now we're going to take a U-turn. In that, let's see how the car performs. So the turning radius of this car is less than 5 meters. So it is a nice thing. This car is really a pleasure to drive. The 1.2 liter engine, which produces about 96 horsepower, I think is one of the most powerful vehicle in this segment. I mean, in the engine displacement. So talking about the price, the on-road price of this car is around 8.95 lakhs average in Mumbai or in Maharashtra. And talking about the additional features, it gets automatic headlamp, rain-sensing wipers, and so on. And the main feature, that is safety feature. Talking about the safety features, this car has ABS, EBD, ESP, that is electronic stability, traction control, and active roller protection. So the driver can be always confident due to these safety features. And talking about the V-rate, in terms of performance, I would rate this car 9 out of 10. In terms of mileage, I would rate this car 8 out of 10. In terms of comfort, 8.5 out of 10. In terms of features, 9 out of 10. In terms of price, 8.5 out of 10. So the overall V rating is around 8.6 out of 10, which is really good. And I will surely recommend you this car if you are looking for a good, capable and feature loaded 5-seater car between 8 to 10 lakhs, because this car is really great in terms of that. First of all, I would like to thank Solapur Ford, that is Gurugappa Motors, for providing me this vehicle for review. If you are in Solapur, then please visit Solapur Ford, that is Gurugappa Motors. Address I will give in the description, or call these numbers. The staff is really friendly, the service is very good, and they have many finance options. So please visit Solapur Ford and have a great experience.